Hello and welcome to another Powered Cube draft. If you're new here, my name's Cody Lee and I upload a brand new draft video every single day. If that's something that interests you, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, tell the robots you enjoy this type of content. Dear goodness, the mystical archives from the original are so good. Makes me super excited for Strixhaven. Let me know if you guys are super excited for it too, as we look at the mythic we're going to take, which is Mana Crypt. Out of everything in this pack, Mana Crypt is probably by far the strongest card. To me, it was interesting Necromancy if we wanted to be in Reanimator, but out of all the cards in here, Mana Crypt is by far the best one. We're going to start off with that, and we're going to jump into a great little draft here. Thanks so much for joining me, like I said. Let's see where we end up. And have you folks been enjoying Cube? I personally have been really enjoying it. And I'm curious what the general experience is. I almost want to follow that up with an Archon of Cruelty. Sowing Mica Spawn is also interesting. I mean, Time Spiral, realistically, with Mana Crypt would be really good. There is an Ouroboros. I do think we're going to take something like Time Spiral or Archon. Let's take the Archon. Let's take the Archon and see what, well, no. Let's take the Ouroboros and see what happens, actually. I like playing green a lot. I'm going to be able to follow that up. There's no green here. There is some mid-range black cards, though, which is somewhat interesting to me. No reanimate stuff, so we're going to take the Green Sun Zenith, which will be the best card for us with Ouroboros. Honestly, picking up something like Nova Hellkite would also be very interesting to me, but let's take the Green Sun here. Follow that up. There's a Chain Lightning, which I do like. There's also a Solitude and a Jace the Mind Sculptor. Both are really good. Inti, if we wanted to be in the, like, green-red deck, Tireless Provisioner would also be interesting, but I do think, honestly, like, Chain Lightning might be the best card here. Sirach would also be pretty interesting, so let's take the Sirach. Not pick up a second color yet. Just grab the green cards. Ooh, and then there's a Bristly Bill and an Uro. Love seeing that. Makes me think that the green cards are relatively open. Uro, I think I'm going to take instead of Bristly Bill. Bristly Bill is good, but Uro, I mean, Uro is just so solid. There's a Narset. If we had started with Time Twister, or not Time Twister, sorry. You know what I mean, though. The Bristly Bill is very interesting to me, though. Instead of the Uro. I think I'm going to take the Bristly Bill. We're going to stay in the mono green. Ewit. There's a Michelangelo. 2-mana, 2-1. At the beginning of your second main phase, if you've attacked this turn, put a 1-1 counter on target creature and create a food token. But you have to attack first. You don't get the 1-1 counter before that. So let's take the Ewit. We're going to purchase a repurchase. There's a Leatherhead and a Woodfall. I mean, realistically, there's also a Trinket Mage, which can go get our Mana Crypt. Which maybe that's good enough, but I do think I'm going to take the Leatherhead. 4 mana, 5/4 trample. When Leatherhead enters with a hexproof counter on her. Like, we're playing a little bit more of an aggro-y green deck. And honestly, Galvanic Discharge or Burst Lightning. I think I'm going to take the Burst Lightning. I played against that really interesting green-red deck. There was a Copperline Gorge in that pack, and if that were a fetchable land, I probably would have taken it. There's an Evora. There's also a Witherbloom command, which is interesting. But Evora, 2 mana, 1/1 trample. When it enters, and whenever you deal combat damage to a player, create a blood token. Whenever you discard a card, put a 1/1 counter. So, like, that's interesting. Witherbloom command, mills 3. Let's take the Evora. I mean, honestly, let's take the Razorverge Thicket just in case. I don't think I'm going to play the Evora regardless. Curious what I'm looking for to come back around. There's a Time Spiral that came back around, Brazen Borrower came back around, Winds of Abandon, and Sowing Micah Spawn. 4 mana 3/3 Devoid. When you cast a spell, search your library for any land card and put it out. Pretty dang good. There is a Winds of Abandon, which I do know has just won me games, so I'm going to take the Winds of Abandon. Ooh. Here, Clarion Conqueror. Activated abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers can't be activated. We're going to take the Nova Hellkite. Leonardo, leader in blue. Would be interesting, but let's take that Nova Hellkite. And maybe we're green-red. Ooh, Inti. This is another one of those. 2 mana 2/2. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on target attacking creature. It gains trample until end of turn. Galvanic Discharge would also be interesting, but let's take the Inti. Heritage Reclamation we'll put to the sideboard. Very good sideboard card, it's worth noting. 2 mana toolbox of a card. Detective's Phoenix we'll take. We're not going to take the Leo. Get Lost. Kind of a crazy one to come last, I will say. And we do have power. We do not get power very often in these cubes. There's another upheaval, but we're going to take the Mox Pearl. What do we want? We want Thornspire Verge to come back around most likely. Maybe Loot. But realistically, I think we're probably cutting the white. Even though Mox Pearl gives us a little bit more white to work with. Ooh. This is where I'm like Ragavan or Broadside. I think I'm going to take the Ragavan. Atali would also be pretty good here. We're going to cut the white stuff. Wooded Foothills is almost exactly what I want here. That Felia would be pretty good. Bone Crusher Giant would also be pretty dang good. But Wooded Foothills, literally exactly what we want. There's a Fable and an Ignoble Hierarch. I do think I want the Fable. Fable's just insanely good. Flame Slash would also be good. Ketria Triome would also be pretty good. Verdant Catacombs would be good. There's a lot of cards that I want here. But I think I'm going to take the Fable. Earthbender or Sentinel? There's a 3 mana 3/3. When Yuffie enters, gain control of target non-creature artifact. Like, that can be pretty dang good. I do think I'm going to take the Earthbender's Ascension, though. Ooh, Vibrance. There's an Ice Till, too. I want the Vibrance, but I want that Ice Till a lot. I'm going to take the Ice Till. Maybe the Vibrance comes back around. That I'm not the most confident in. I am going to take the Gut here, though. The Seer Slicer Goblin would be good. Gut's going to be solid for us. White Form Harmonizer. There's a bunch of black and white. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, we don't have a ton of artifacts is the thing. Terra Sunder requires a black splash. So let's take the Might Form Harmonizer, and maybe we're going to be a little bit more aggro-y. I say that like we're not pretty aggro-y right now. Thornspire Verge, and Gaia's Cradle came back around. Honestly, Gaia's Cradle would be pretty good. I think the Thornspire Verge might be a little bit better for us right now. Let's take the Gaia's Cradle. No. Yeah, let's take the Gaia's Cradle. Not taking the Gaia's Cradle would probably be pretty crazy. Italia or Utopia Sprawl. I mean, Atali's very strong. Let's take the Atali. We're playing big green-red. And not even necessarily big green-red. There's an Elvish Reclaimer and a Stoneforge Mystic. I'll take the Elvish Reclaimer. Hushwood Verge. Just a couple of those white lands, just in case we do want to play some of the white removal. Green, red, and black, which is nice. Ooh, and Vibrance did come back around. I'm actually really excited to have the Vibrance back. We need 2 drops though. Ooh, there's an Orcish Bowmasters. We're not in the Orcish Bowmasters deck. We are in the Formidable Speaker deck. This card's insane. 3 mana, 2/4. When this creature enters, you may discard a card. If you do, search your library for a creature card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Like, that's just insane to me. Maybe Michelangelo comes back around. We're going to take the 3-drop, and we're going to keep an eye out for 2 drops. Commercial District, Hired Claw would be interesting. Saz's Chocobo maybe comes back around, but we do want the green-red land. We want to be able to fix for our mana, which is important. Fury. There's also a Scythe Cat Cub. So Scythe Cat Cub is one of those, like, I really do want it. Fury is just really, really good. But let's take the Scythe Cat Cub and maybe Fury comes back around. I very much doubt that. Prime Time or a Chatterfang. This is all black splash, so it's meh. Otherwise, it's a 2 mana 3/2. At the beginning of your first main phase, you may blight 1 if you do create a treasure token. Or we're playing something like Prime Time. And I think we're playing the Scuzzbag. It's worth noting, we might not play the Scuzzbag, but we might have the Scuzzbag in our deck. Dragon's Rage Channeler is the only card that we would possibly play here. And we're looking at a full deck. We want to get at least 1 more card. Which, I mean, we'll play Heritage Reclamation, it's worth noting. Got some nice fall progress. You'll notice, look at all of those missing rare wild cards. I built out a Brawl deck. I did. Natural Order and Craterhoof in here? No, and Stomping Ground? Come on now. That's rude. Search your library for a green creature card. We don't have a bunch of green creature cards that we're going to want with Natural Order except for Craterhoof. So let's take the Craterhoof. We don't have any 1-drop mana dorks, which is kind of crazy to me. We've now also seen all of the combo for the Underworld Breach stuff with Lion's Eye Diamond. Have we seen the Underworld Breach? We might have missed the actual Breach itself, but we're going to take the Quarry Steelcutter. Nissa Resurgent Animist might be pretty good for us. But Quarry Steelcutter is a good 2-drop for us. And we need those, oddly. Agent Bishop Man in Black would be interesting, but we're going to take the Springheart Nantucko. And now we're looking at a couple of cuts. Hellrider, Mutagen Man. Michelangelo. We'll take a Michelangelo. Saz's Chocobo we'll take as well. More Might Form Harmonizer, we're out. The Boomy we'll take in the deck. Sideboard the Chatterfang. Sideboard to him. Endurance in the deck. Lion's Eye Diamond to the last. So we're going to need to make at least 3 or 4 cuts. When we make those 3 or 4 cuts, Saz's Chocobo can stay. I think we're doing like Detective's Phoenix. Boomy is not good enough. We're cutting one of those lands at least. 16 lands. We need to make 2 more cuts. The other head's a good 4-drop. Ewit's a rebuy. Ooh. Give me that back. Craterhoof I think is out because we don't have a way to ramp into it. And honestly, is a Tali out too? Like, I think a Tali might be out, and we might be playing something like Might Form Harmonizer and cutting another land. No. Where's that board? Give me that back. Might Form Harmonizer's out. We're going with this. I played against that one really good green-red deck, and now I'm like, let's go. Hope you guys are out there enjoying Cube. We're gonna keep this. Yeah, I'm gonna play the safe cat cub. Because next turn I'll be able to no Valkite. Shelldock Isle. Get in. And yes, we are going to get in, so to speak. We don't have very many fetch lands. That's the one thing with like Scythe Cat Cub and all the other land stuff that we've got. We're gonna play the Quarry Steel Cutter. And then we're gonna play the NT. Yes, I'm gonna take that action. We're gonna decline to do that because we cannot play anything else this turn. Okay, so now they're sitting there with three lands. What do you got? Mr. Four Color Soup. Good game. I mean, you have to have some type of removal there, and they didn't. So I think we were in a great spot. Now, let's see how much of that is just because we were on the play. It did feel like we were slowly, not slowly, extremely quickly, realistically, running out of supply. Okay. Inquisition? Duress. Green Sun or Earthbinder? Earthbender. Probably Green Sun. Yeah. Removal spell? Ooh, Orcish Bowmasters I do not like. I am not going to Spring Heart and Taco that. If they do a draw 7 here, that's really upsetting. Orcish Bowmasters, get in. Maybe my Nova Hulk could get in there and save me. I got him to Turok with a Sheldock Island and Temple Garden in this guy's deck. It's crazy. Oh, no way. And I got Mind Twisted? That's sick. The spell can, whenever your creature you control, and there's a shield grid. Nice. Love that too. There's nothing I can do about that. Search your library for a non-legendary card. Sure. What you gonna go get? The difference of being on the play versus being on the draw is insane sometimes. Children is slowly killing me. I'm gonna decline. I get to create a treasure token. Do I want to? I'm gonna decline. Resolve. Do they have a counter spell? Go search for a land. Let's go find just a mountain. End turn. You know I got a mountain in hand. Yes, I'm going to go search for a land. They're going to be able to shell dock me, which is kind of a lot. Sacrifice another creature or artifact. Okay. Let me cast that card. Exile cards from his deck. Get rid of that Shieldred. And we'll play the land. Only a couple of draws till he can shell dock on me, which is not fun.
Open your heart to the magic that dances around you.
I am gonna play this. Hit the Oko. What are you gonna do here, friend? Jack 9999. You got 4. What are they called? Timers? Are you gonna waste all my timers now? I guess that is your right. Are they actually gonna do this? I wonder if they stepped away. But how are you folks doing this Monday morning? Let me know if you enjoy the new cube format or if you're more excited for Strixhaven to come around. Because honestly, I'm really looking forward to Strixhaven. I'm not sure which school I am. It's one of those things where I haven't gone in and done the whole school thing. They are actually timing me out. That's kind of crazy. But I crafted a bug, or Sultai I should say. Sultai Glurb deck? I think his name is Glarb. The frog dude. He's an extremely fun little frog guy. And I've been very, very much enjoying him. Also, I'm taking a look at like my overall record on 17 lands while I've got this like timer sifting away. I average about a 55% win rate. Look at him timed out, man. Graveyard Chestpresser is good.
Your expectations are exhausting.
I am not going to play the Ragavan. Ooh, Demonic Tutor. That's a good one for him. It's worth noting. Our opponent is playing an insane deck. Searching for something with a D2 also lets them activate the shell dock, which, worth noting, they've got this shell dock isle. They've got no blue mana to activate the shell dock isle. I don't know if that's really relevant to them and what they've got going on. And drain him. Nothing to play. In turn, give me the Ragavan back. You're down to 5, you searched for a card. What card did you get? Fractured Identity, okay. Good game. They can block the 3/3 and they get hit for 2 and Ragavan gets in. Minus that little wait where we had in the middle there. That was a good game. That there was a great game and I'm proud to be here. Now, hope you guys have been enjoying it. Let's try and make something happen. Kiki's the Dallas drafter. Oh, heck yeah. Llanowars, sure. Go search for a mountain. Get in for 4. Yeah, this is probably one of the more gross starts that we've had. I'm actually not sure what they can have here. They gotta kill the Ouroboros somehow. I say that, watch me get comboed out right now. Like Underworld Breach, Brain Freeze. Good game. That's probably the strongest 1, 2, 3 that I've had in Cube in a hot second. That was the perfect draw. And sometimes that happens when your opponents get it, but you need to recognize when it happens to you, because that was my perfect draw. JKYU. Let's do a JKYU. Ooh.
I've read nearly the entire library.
We're gonna save the wooded files. counter my side cat. Oh, you're gonna pop the clue. Bet. Island Mountain. Yeah, so let's play this. You got a daze for me? If they've got a daze, I'm gonna be upset. Ooh, a force of will. Okay. Nothing for me to really do about that. That's both of my, whatever, landfall cards, right? Burst lightning. Put that in the graveyard. Yeah, so you have to flip that.
I'll aid you. So focus. Use your words.
Michelangelo, weirdness to 11. Let's go.
Respect the library.
A glory bringer. They are gonna exert it. Okay, fine. I'm actually gonna play this. Play that out. Play that. End the turn. Astrologian sphere, sure. A ponder. A brainstorm for the astrologians here, bet.
Use your words.
Got another tap in. Nice mill on a Nova, okay. Alright, so. We're gonna play that. Mainly because I can E-wit if I do mill over my thing. There's the Ouroboros, nice. You got something to remove the Ouroboros there? You do! Oh my god. That's insane. Come on now. I think we lose this one. The Astrologian Sphere followed by actually 3/1 drops is pretty hard for me to compete with here.
The history of the multiverse is at my fingertips. I love a good challenge.
You got me, friend.
This should be fun.
That was a sweet blue-red deck. I'm confident that we can bring this back, though. 3/1. Ain't got nothing on me, you know? Oh, this is perfect. I will block. If they've got removal, that's really annoying. Oh, a mind collapse. Okay. Really? Moxborough Mountain down. Draw 2. Okay. So we're gonna empty. Ooh. I'm gonna leave that one on top. We're gonna hope that they remove Inti or something like that. A scuzzbag. Boom. One, two, three. Do we block here? I think we do. No. No blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not taking damage is real nice. Green, green. Go search for land, and then I have 4 mana. Attack with a 3/3. I got a 2/4. They're going to be able to attack and draw. Ooh, that's annoying. Hit that. Pump that up and get in for 10. Not removing the Ouroboros gets us a win. I don't think there's a combo move that wins you the game there. I'm happy with the win. I'm also, these games are going at least somewhat quicker than I would expect. And I can appreciate that. GG early. I'm gonna keep, but this is a rough one. Best card we could have drawn. What do you got for me? Holding up the red just in case they wanted to, like, actually fell ya. Then I would burst lightning them. 5-color soup. Green Suns for 4. To grab us an Ouroboros. Nice martial arts, friend. Crypt. Do they have a... If they have a board wipe, we might be in a rough spot. Good game. Ouroboros on 3, man. There are some cards that just win you the game, and I think that's one of the big things to pay attention to in Cube. I personally place a lot of value in the cards that win you the game by themselves. There's this whole idea, and Ouroboros is one of these. Dies to Doomblade. If you played back in like 2010 to 2015, there was a lot of conversation surrounding Dies to Doomblade, Baneslayer Angelhood dies to Doomblade. Then you'd have things like Primetime with an ETB effect, Enter the Battlefield effect. Now those cards, this is an RA hand. Being able to start with an Earthbender's Ascension on the play is pretty good. And we're probably gonna go good. And then next turn we'll be able to Ouroboros. 1, 2, 3, 4. And also burst lightning him if we want. Portable Hold to get rid of Mana Crypt? Okay. That's actually fair. What do you got going on here, friend? Force of Will or Days. Evoke White Elemental? I think the Evoke White Elemental, yep. To Fairy. Okay, friend. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. And I'm going to play this. Hit him in the face. And get him for 5. Overlord of Mistmoors. I'm gonna double block my token. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. You may discard up to 2 cards. I do not have cards to discard, which is a little bit sad. Get in for 6. An alluring scoundrel. Boom. The red-white couldn't, or the blue-white couldn't get there. This green-red deck has been an absolute blast, I want to say. To be fair, we're drawing pretty well. And when you draw well in an aggro deck, it feels a lot better, I know. Okay. I'm gonna keep the Ragavan not being able to be played is a little bit Evil Gyoza. Uh-oh. What you got, friend? Ooh, an Evora? You're missing out too. The 1/1 counter there is nice. We'll hold back to block. We are blocking Evora. discarding the expressive iteration too. I'm just gonna play that out for the Saz's Chocobo. Karn.
Our actions determine the course of history. Some solutions must be built.
Discard 2 to draw 2. Nice. So I'm going to play the Michelangelo. Sidekick, we're gonna kill the Karn.
I will return.
Yes, sir. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I will take 4. And then if you swing in with your Avora, I'll be able to. Ooh, do they have a Mind Collapse? They have a Mind Collapse. A Fire Blast, okay. No blocks there. That's really not good for me. Okay. Seven, 8, 9, 10. If I had a land. So they're going to be able to hit me for 2. That can be pumped up to a 6. That's fine. If they've got a burn spell in hand, we're dead. Good game. Lightning Bolt. Wow. That's actually insane that they topped out at 3 lands and were able to get in there. They should be proud. 6-2 though. I think this happened to us last time. Jund never die. Alright, we're gonna keep this. Commercial district. Surveil. Leave land on top. An underground mortuary of your own. Michelangelo. Weirdness 211. We'll turn 3 a Sirach. Ooh, what you got? We are going to boom. We're gonna hold it. You got a Dalithai Voidwalker. Knight's Whisper, draw 2, okay. Come on now. Okay, I'm gonna let him think on this a sec. Alright, and we're back. I'm going to activate this. Like, what do you got going on over there, friend? Okay. There's the concede. I do not think they felt confident in their ability to win, which, go figure, they shouldn't. Quick trophy on this Monday morning. Hope you folks are feeling well. We're gonna go open all those packs. Oh geez, I think that's the first cube trophy we've had in a hot second too. We've gotten plenty of 6 wins. Haven't hit that trophy yet, Rona. Some of these, I want to draft Midnight Hunt. I don't think I've had the chance to yet. 3 arena cube packs, no mythics. That's actually kind of crazy. I feel like. Couple of first. Love seeing the first, just to build out the collection. Like I said, I used like 30 rare wild cards in order to fill in my Glarb deck. So we're gonna be building that up. But thanks for joining me, guys. I do really appreciate it. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things to the robots you enjoy this type of content. We do a new draft video every single day, so I hope to see you in the next one. Get out there and have a good Monday. Talk to you tomorrow.